recording?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so I don't consent to being recorded.
Fourth Amendment is about housing military in your house.
I apologize.
Wow.
That sounded...
You apologize for calling my name ridiculous?
I apologize.
Sir, are you recording right now?
I am. Yep.
Yeah, we don't consent to be recorded.
I've turned away, Steve. I don't care anymore. We're gonna have you removed from the building.
I have to ask you, I see that you're recording. Are you recording this conversation?
Yeah, I'm recording everything.
Okay, so I do not consent.
Can we go back downstairs, please? We can't have you walking around if you're not a staff member.
Oh, yeah,
So can you come downstairs? No, we
I
cannot.
can't.
Well, then we'll have to call the police and ask you to leave the building then.
You know where I would go for a records request form?
No, we cannot agree to disagree. You have to follow the rules of this building.
I don't care about that.
Oh, wow. Okay, well then, we're done. I'm not going to talk to you anymore. Bye.
Oh, no, bye to you, sir.
I'm not leaving. Hey everyone, I am free. It is December 4th, 2023. I'm in the city of Renton. I'm heading to the Renton School District. I got tips and leads that their public records request system and their customer service were really poor, leading to lack of transparency issues and whatnot. So you can see, I have my umbrella. It is quite rainy today. It looks like a little bit of a lull right now, but it may affect the sound, not sure. Have yet to walk around with an umbrella, so that's what's going to be happening today. So I'll be heading over there, right across the street in fact. While I have you, I'd like to ask you to please like, share, and subscribe. Hit that all notifications button so you get my stories right when they release. And comment below. Love reading the comments. You can follow me on X at I.A.M Auditing. And if you want to help keep my feet on the street, you can check for the links in the description for Venmo and Cash App, and you can help me that way as well. So really appreciate the support, everyone.
Is this... let's see. Does this require like any type of income? Okay, so you really want to check with the payroll department. So do you know where the payroll department is? Nope, downstairs. So take this to them. What you're gonna do, go down this hall, make a left at the blue wall. You're gonna keep walking straight, and there's gonna be another door on your left hand side. You go in there and you sign it. You're welcome. Hi there.
Hey.
How can I help you?
I'm good to go. I appreciate it though.
Oh, got it. Are you going upstairs?
Yeah.
Okay. And there should be a visitor's badge over there as well too.
Okay. Thank you.
Of course.
Hello. Hey, you know where I would go for a records request form?
Oh,
Records request
request?
form? Yeah.
What kind of records?
It's public records.
Probably the business office downstairs.
Okay, it's downstairs, not up here.
Yeah. If you go downstairs and come down the main hallway there, and the business office is
The one past all the pictures, like the employees and all that?
Yep.
Got it. And, okay, so I know when you go down that way, there's the pictures, there's a corridor to the right and the left. Do I go left or right?
The business office entrance is about halfway down the main hallway there.
Oh.
On the left.
Weird. I just completely overlooked it then. Okay.
Yeah, it's
Thanks.
business office payroll.
All right. Thanks, man.
Were you able to check in?
No, it said it's requiring my email address. I just don't want to provide that.
Okay. Are you like an employee or?
Nope.
Are you here for a payroll?
No.
No. Okay. Is there anything that we can help you with?
Yeah, looking for the PRO,
What's a PRO?
Public Records Officer.
Public Records Officer.
Guy upstairs said it would be in IT. He said the PRO would be in here. So.
public records request would either be HR, probably be HR. Public records request?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would go right back up to the front desk to HR and let them know you're here for a public records request.
The front desk is
Uh-huh.
human resources?
Yep.
Yeah.
Weird. I've never seen human resources up front. I just
Yeah.
didn't assume they'd be there. Okay, thanks. Hello.
Hi there. I didn't get your name. Were you needing help with like a public records request?
Yep. Yeah, I didn't realize they said this is human resources.
Yeah.
I've never seen HR up front in a building, so.
Yeah, because when you were signing in, you're saying you got everything, but if you're looking for a public request, it's done online. You have to send like an email over requesting for that. So I want to make sure we know how to help you, I guess.
Yeah, so I just want to make sure I'm understanding this correctly. So
It
the
has
Renton
to
School
be.
District's position is there is no other way to service a public records request other than
no.
by email?
Yeah, we would have to have some type of form of you saying like you're requesting the records, but it wouldn't be upstairs.
And you don't have a physical form here?
I can print you out the form.
That'd be great. Yeah, I'll just fill it out here and hand it back to you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Of course. This is the information that is on our website on how to submit one. And you can actually submit it now, and I can put it into the box.
Yeah, you want me to just write it out on this and then?
Yeah,
Bring it
you
back?
can write it on that.
Okay.
I
I'll-
don't think I have a blank page.
I'll just write it on the back. That's
Okay.
fine. Yeah, that's right
Perfect.
there. I'll just grab a seat here and fill it out. I'm sorry, what was it?
There's a pin right over there.
Oh, yep, got one. Thank you.
Oh, good.
Appreciate it.
How it came out. Okay. I just had one of the public officers come out here to see if you were done with this.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
I'll give this directly to them.
Great. Just wanted to see, is the PRO available?
Let me double check. 1 second.
Thanks.
You're welcome. I'll forward it over to us.
Yeah.
Thank you. Okay, it'll be just a moment.
Sure.
And I just wanted to double check. Are you currently recording?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so I don't consent to being recorded, but I usually thought like it's supposed to be broadcast that it's being recorded.
Not Washington State.
Okay, but I don't consent to being recorded.
I get that. I just got to record everything I'm doing
Okay.
while I'm in the building.
No worries. But they will be out pretty soon.
Okay, thanks.
Thank you so much.
Yep.
Hi.
Hi, are you the PRO?
I am. I received. Is this the one that you
Yep.
wrote? Okay.
Yep.
I have to ask you. I see that you're recording. Are you recording this conversation?
Yeah, I'm recording everything.
Okay, so I do not consent to be
Okay.
recorded. So
Alright.
just want to make sure we get that on
Sure.
the record.
Yep.
So that you know, this appears to be a request for lists of information for Renton School District employees. Is that accurate?
Part of it
on-
is. Mhm.
Yep. And so anytime that there is a list for employee information, the Public Records Act does not allow districts to release that information for commercial purposes. So I'm going to ask you to complete this commercial purpose declaration to tell
Sure.
us that you do not intend to use this information for a commercial purpose.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah, absolutely.
So I need you to fill this out.
Also, the reason I wanted to talk to you is because what I've come to learn through top PRRs at this point when I'm asking for certain information like the employee photograph and the year of birth, I just usually like to try to see if I can talk with somebody while I'm there because it usually makes it quicker, expedites the release of the records. I.A.M. News Media, I'm a journalist, so when it comes to that, I can send you all the information if you need it by email, if you want to give me a business card.
Oh, sure.
Just to confirm that, because I know you guys do need to actually confirm that I'm a journalist and work for a news media organization. So if you want me to do that, I'm happy to send that information your way.
Sure, yeah, we can use this. This
Sure.
works in terms of creating a record for a public records
Yeah.
request, but I'll send you, I'll grab my business card as well.
Sure.
And if you
Yeah, sounds
want
good.
if you want to send the request as well to the public records inbox, so go ahead and
Well, I was
fill
just
that out.
going to fill out the, or send you information that corroborates
Oh, sure.
my being a journalist for a news media company, because
Okay.
you can't release it to just Joe Schmo off the street, but the Washington State statutes and Title VII as well as Title 42 allow for release in certain circumstances, and news media is one of those for the employee photograph and the year of birth.
Yeah, it would be super helpful to get that information
Sure.
from you, just based since that information is not contained here in this request.
Yeah, you bet.
So you fill that out. Let me grab a business
bet.
card.
Oh, I think I need that. Yeah.
Okay, here's my card. And this is the
Thank you.
public records inbox.
Okay.
So if you want to send your information there, that would be very helpful.
Sure.
And you can just hand that back to Taryn right here when you're done. Unless, do you have additional questions for us?
No, I'm good to
Okay.
go. Yeah, I'm just going to wrap this up and finish my video and photograph in the building, and then I'll be out of here.
Okay.
Sir, are you recording right now?
I am. Yep.
Yeah, we don't consent to be recorded.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I made him aware of that after I found out that's what I was doing.
Yeah, I mean, I appreciate the, voicing of it, but it's just allowed to happen in this.
Actually, recording of people, you have to have two-party consent, and we're not consenting.
You pretty confident in that?
Yeah,
How confident are you?
it's state law.
Well, I do know which statute you're referring to. However, the crux of that is that if there's an expectation of privacy in a public building or a sidewalk, park, anywhere that's publicly accessible, there's no expectation of privacy. So,
Well, I still don't consent.
sure,
So,
I get it. I appreciate you mentioning that.
Hey there.
Oops, I don't know.
Currently still here, yes.
All right,
I believe so, yes.
there you go. Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, here's your. All right, finish my business around the building. Thanks.
Sir, did you sign in?
I sure did.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where are you
One
going
second,
now?
sorry, Sheila.
Just checking out the building, getting photo and video.
Okay, sorry, go ahead. I got it. Oh, there's a pen right here.
Okay, perfect. Could you fill out the back of it for us as well? Just there's
Sure.
two more questions,
Oh,
and then a
sorry about
certification
that.
of the day. All good.
And I got it done.
I'll just stay right here.
All right, there you go.
Thank you.
Appreciate
And
it.
then I'll await your email with that additional
You bet.
information.
All right, thanks.
Okay,
Have a good day.
Thank you.
Hey there, how you doing?
Good. How you doing?
Good. You signed in downstairs?
Yeah.
Can we go back downstairs, please? We can't have you walking around if you're not a staff member.
Oh yeah.
So can you come downstairs? No, we
I
cannot.
can.
Well, then we'll have to call the police and ask you to leave the building then.
Sure. Yeah, I'll wait for him.
Wonderful. Can you sit over here and wait for us?
No, I can't.
Do not wander the hallways. I'm
will.
asking you not to do that.
Yeah, well.
I'm going to stand here and ask you not to walk around the hallways. You're not allowed to walk around the hallways.
I definitely am.
If you are not a staff member in the district, you can sit downstairs and we can have someone come downstairs and talk to you and share whatever information. All right. Why do you think you know something that I don't know? Help me understand where you get your information. That you can
Oh, you
wander.
know.
That you can wander this building.
Nature of your questions is full of hubris. I'm not here to help you with that.
Wonderful.
You
Then
need to know it or not.
I do know it, and I'm telling you. You are saying no. So
Yeah.
hubris or not, I'm sharing information
agree
that
to
is
disagree.
factual. No, we cannot agree to disagree. You have to follow the rules of this building.
I'll go this way.
You will have to leave the building, sir, or go downstairs. Right, sir, you cannot go through that hallway. That's a place of work for people.
Okay.
We've called 911 to ask that they support us in removing you from the building since you're not compliant.
Sure.
I'm letting you know that verbally, so that when they arrive, you will not be surprised.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Wonderful.
Just gathering some video and still photo and just. But you work here?
I do. Randy Matheson, Executive Director of Community Relations. Want to put that on there?
Yeah.
Wonderful. Shoot.
You got a business card I can get?
I do not. I have it in my office. I'll get one for you as you're leaving.
Sure, yeah, I'll wait.
Wonderful. I'll sit here and wait with you.
Well, you want to sit down and maybe gab for a few while we're waiting for him?
You know, I'd love to talk to you, which is why I came out. Instead, you want to wander the hallways as you see
Grab a
fit.
seat.
No, I will stand here and answer your questions.
Sure.
Let's
You
chat.
just want to be comfortable.
I'm comfortable. This is how I stand.
Oh, fair enough.
How can I help you? What's your name, sir?
Steve
Steve what?
McStevens.
Are you videotaping yourself with that ridiculous answer? Steve McStevenson?
Wow, seriously?
Is that your name?
Yes.
You're not just making things up?
That's what?
Mr.
Wow.
Mr.
That's really insulting,
I
man.
apologize.
Wow.
That sounded...
You apologize for calling my name ridiculous?
I apologize for assuming you made up a name. You're standing here with glasses, a hat, a mask.
Sure.
You're wearing camera equipment. You are very suspicious. I did not expect you to answer me accurately, and that name sounded suspicious. You are being very suspicious. You believe you're being just a citizen walking around videotaping, and yet if you would turn your camera around and show what you look like, it's obvious that you are being very suspicious. You're up to something here. I'm trying to help you and figure out what it is you'd like from the district.
All
This
right,
is
Randy, so I guess let me ask you this.
Sure.
What's suspicious about this?
Would you videotape that?
Well, I'm videoing you. I mean, what?
You're wearing a face cover, you're wearing sunglasses, you're wearing a hat. You're completely disguising your entire face so that nobody can see you, so that our cameras cannot pick up that you are walking around freely in our building, covered as you are.
Whose building?
The Renton School District's building. It's the public's building. You are a public individual. You pay taxes. We understand that you are part of the public. But you are not allowed in any capacity. You can't do it in a school, you can't do it in a business office, you can't just walk around fully disguised and videotape yourself as you're obviously picking up information that you're going to use in some manner. I'm asking you to uncover your face, identify yourself, and tell me what you're doing.
No, I'm not going to uncover my face. Look,
Okay.
I find it a bit incredulous that after, was it 3.5 years, 3 years basically, of people wearing masks, now it's a problem?
Yeah,
now it's suspicious.
you're going a little bit further than wearing
Now
a
it's a
mask, though.
concern.
You have sunglasses on, a hat, a full face cover. You're not just wearing a mask because of a COVID concern. You're obviously disguising yourself.
Well, the hat, it's raining outside. I don't know. Look, I'm sure you can probably appreciate this. I have a lot of hair, okay? And it froze out hard if it gets wet.
Are you here, sir, for
I'm
hair
wearing-
tips? What are you here for?
I'm just
That's what
telling you why
asking.
I'm wearing a hat and I'm
Oh,
wearing a mask,
fine.
you know? You never,
Fine.
can't be safe enough.
Wonderful.
So,
Wonderful.
what am I supposed to do?
Wonderful. Then you are completely...
Non-suspicious.
No, you are very suspicious.
Okay, I'm suspicious because I have a reason for wearing everything I'm wearing.
Why don't we move away from suspicious? Why are you here?
Well, I got my public records request done and I was gathering some footage, video, and still photo-wise. That's it.
Of hallways in the Renton School District? How does that help your public records request?
Well, it's not related to the public records request.
Okay. So what is that information gathering doing for you?
Yeah, I can't really tell you that.
Oh, that's not suspicious either.
Well, I mean, that's kind of weird that you would demand some sort of clarification of my business. Private people don't do that.
You are not here as a private person carrying camera equipment. You're here obviously to gather information.
Yeah,
So what are you gathering? What information are you gathering?
footage.
For
For?
what purpose?
Myself.
And you use that for what purpose?
No, I don't want to get into that.
That's not suspicious either. What? Oh, okay. Then we'll.
Quick question, Randy. And I mean, you're obviously a smart guy, so I think this is going to go in a good direction because of that. I just want to confirm because I don't want to assume, kind of like you did about the ridiculousness of my last name. I appreciate that for calling me out for having a McStevenson last name. Wow.
Sorry, Steve McStevenson. I'm sorry that I felt that was suspicious. The way you're dressed, that sounded
Okay,
like you made
all
it
right.
up.
So here's the thing. You're a public employee, right? You're a
I am.
government employee.
Yes.
Okay. Now we know that there's lots of different kinds of public employees. There's militaries, police, fire, EMS.
Can we get to a point, sir?
Oh, I'm getting to it. Why on earth would I want to void my Fourth Amendment with a government employee? It's not just for the police, man. It's for you.
I'd like you to,
Sorry.
I'd like you to be a little more clear. Oh, sorry.
I was just going to jump in here.
Sure.
The Fourth Amendment is about housing military in your house. The Fourth Amendment is about housing military in your house.
That's the Third Amendment. The Third Amendment protects citizens against housing or quartering, rather, exactly what the Constitution says. The Third Amendment protects you against quartering of soldiers in one's home.
All right, sorry, so that's third.
The Fourth protects you in your person, your properties, and your effects against unreasonable searches and seizures. Your Fifth Amendment gives you due process. It allows you to also take the Fifth based on a Supreme Court ruling. The Sixth is for your speedy trial and right to counsel. Your Seventh is
Okay,
for...
we don't
Yeah.
need a.
Well, okay, I mean, there was a
I-
confusion over the
So-
Third
That
Amendment.
So,
was-
sir,
that
what
was
is
my
your stated
clarification.
purpose for being here?
I already said.
I didn't hear. What is your stated
You
purpose?
were not clear.
Just getting video and photo.
For what purpose?
For me.
As a private citizen?
Yeah. And a
Okay.
member of the press.
Okay, you can't just walk into the building
Yeah.
and this is a place of business. What you're doing is disrupting and interfering. You're scaring people, quite frankly, with your face covering, your sunglasses, your hat.
I'm scaring
going
people
around.
while I'm having a calm, polite conversation with
Sir,
three.
you are covering your face up.
You weren't here post insult of my last name for
I don't
Randy.
care about that.
Oh, wow. Okay, well then, we're done. I'm not going to talk to you anymore. Bye.
Oh, no, bye to you, sir.
I'm not leaving.
Well, we've
We-
called
we-
911
we
and,
will be-
and you'll be removed.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll be removed.
I wouldn't recommend that.
Do you have credentials on you?
No.
So you're a member of the press without credentials?
$100 right now for your dinner tonight. I might even make it 200. Now, we got the Third Amendment guy over here.
Oh, great.
Which
You're not insulting at all,
agency,
though, right?
which agency issues press credentials from any level of government whatsoever? Federal, state, county, or city?
Anyone representing themselves as the media should have credentials.
Well, isn't that a personal and business decision of the company?
You can't walk
The owner
around.
of
You
my
can't.
news media
You can't
company.
walk around impersonating things, impersonating people or
So you know
occupations.
that I'm impersonating a member of the press.
You cannot prove that you are.
I don't need to. Fun fact here. So when you read the First Amendment, Jimmy, George, Tommy, the rest of the founding fathers, you know what they didn't write?
Are
the
we here
five
for your
liberties?
amusement? Is that what's happening?
No, actually, what I'd like to have done is to be left unmolested by you guys so I can finish getting my photo and video.
And we would like you to leave the building because you are not supposed to be here. You come downstairs, you can sign in. If there's someone you want to speak to, they'll come downstairs. I would gladly sit down with you and have conversations with you.
There is zero signage that restricts access to any part of this building beyond the obvious that I think we can all agree on. I've gone into no one's office except for the business office because I initially went there thinking that's where I'd go to get a public records request form. They instructed me that it was with human resources at the front desk.
And we dealt with that stated purpose is 100% legit, and we responded to it. We gave you the paperwork, we gave you the contact information to carry out that business. If you would
I'll
like
be really
to,
clear about
if you
this,
would like
Randy.
to
I'm here
schedule an
for-
She's
appointment,
speaking to you right
if you
now.
would like
Talking
to
to her
schedule
because
an
we're doing this
appointment,
before. So
we
what
have
I'm happy to
processes
do
for how we
is
do business.
Go about my business, finish my business.
No,
You're
you're not
not.
going to finish your
And then-
business. You
That's
don't
it.
have any business.
That's what it's going to be. Now, what I'd highly recommend to you, Randy, I think this is the smart move today. What I'd highly recommend is, as a member of the government, to not go down the road you're about to.
Which road is that, sir?
It's the one where the 7th Amendment that I was about to cite to you gets implemented upon thee.
Where you're removed from the building?
No.
Because
It's
whatever
the one
amendment that
where-
is, that's the amendment we're going to take there.
Yeah.
So you can
What's going to
cite that
happen
one.
is, one of two things is going to happen. You're either going to commit a felony by conspiring with the local police under 18 U.S.
So you can
What's going to
cite that
happen
one.
is, one of two things is going to happen. You're either going to commit a felony by conspiring with the local police under 18 U.S.C. 241 and 242 to deprive me of my rights, or the police are going to show up and actually do the right thing, which is probably what's going to happen based on the more favorable than not reputation of the Renton Police Department. They're going to tell you that it's my First Amendment liberty to A, as a member of the press, be here, B, petition my government to seek redress of grievances, which I haven't done yet and I'm still getting ready to do. And Randy, I'll tell you right now, it's going to get ugly for you when that rights violation comes across. It's not going to be good. That 7th Amendment's a bullet train to your wallet, man. It ain't going to turn out well. So you may want to strongly rethink this, and what I'd strongly caution is call your legal counsel.
I already talked to our legal counsel, and he's given us advice that you are here, you are disrupting, you do not have a stated purpose of business except for the public
I don't
records
need
request, which
to
we addressed.
identify or express
So
my
you're,
reasons for being
so
here.
you're some blogger and you want to you want to collect this information, put it online, and show how you cited the Constitution to people. Is that what you're doing?
No, I'm here to do the things that I said.
You haven't said anything. What you said is you can walk around the building and videotape.
Randy, I don't know how to be more clear than I have been.
All right, I'm going to stop talking to you because you're running around in circles. We'll just wait for the police to get here and
That's
remove
fine.
you. Yeah.
I don't know why you gotta be so rude, Randy.
I'm not rude.
Well, you've already been rude by insulting me.
You're going to go down the name thing again?
B,
Come on, Christian
you're-
McChristian, whatever it was. You're wearing masks and
Wow,
glasses
now
and
the
hats.
mockery.
I got you.
Steve.
Now the mockery.
Steve.
Steve.
Yeah.
Hey, Steve, what do you?
I appreciate sardonic humor on occasion.
You don't,
but
because
what
I'm doing it and you're not getting
What
it.
yours is just simply piling on top of a genuine insult that you intended earlier. You're trying to sweep it under the rug. It's pretty rude, man. Just calm down. There is nothing wrong going on here.
I'm very calm.
I have no ill will towards anyone in this building. I don't know why I would, or anyone would.
Well, we don't know
You're
that.
just public employees
We
doing
don't
your
know
jobs
that.
during
You're
the
a
day.
gentleman walking in off the street, dressed as you are, making vague comments about your constitutional rights, and
Vague?
you're citing Constitution and not tying it into what you're doing.
Randy, what is going on, man? I will repeat this one more time. I'm seriously getting a little annoyed with your lack of attention span here, okay?
I'm looking right into your
Yeah,
glass-covered
looking-
eyes, and I'm
looking
paying
into
attention.
My glass-covered eyes doesn't mean you're actually comprehending it, so please pay attention. I'll repeat it one more time. Get it. If you have questions, ask, okay? I'm a member of the press.
I've turned
You're
away,
getting-
Steve. I don't care anymore. We're gonna have you removed from the building, Steve.
Wow.
Hey, Steve.
Yeah.
You've said a couple times that you're here to get some video.
Yeah.
What's the video for?
It's a story I'm working on.
Cool. Are you at liberty to talk about any of the details of the story?
No, because I'm an investigative journalist,
I
and
understand.
as I'm
I got
sure,
friends.
as I'm
I
sure
got
you can
friends.
appreciate,
Yep.
the problem is when tips and leads come the way of an investigative journalist as opposed to, let's say, an interviewing one. They're there to actually capture the footage when it happens. Now let me give you an example of one, and this will make a whole heck of a lot of sense to you guys, okay? I did a story about the Thurston County Juvenile Detention Center. I received an outrageous claim in tips and leads that the inner door to the jail that goes to the outside yard
Who's tips and leads?
from private citizens.
So they're contacting you directly?
Yeah.
Through what source?
From their email account.
To you as a journalist? Then
Yes.
what is your journal?
So I go to the Thurston County Detention Center, Juvenile Detention Center, and what do I see? The door to the physical jail itself, ajar. And about 20 meters away, the gate to the Constantine wire barbed wire fence, that's the outer perimeter fence, completely open.
How do these folks know to contact you for that story?
They see my company's website and they go to contact. I'm just not going to share it with you now, Randy.
Well, how would I be able to share something with you then
I
if I
will
wanted to
have-
give you a tip or
Absolutely. Randy, I've said it 3 times now, man. If you give me your business card, I will be happy to email you after
That's
this.
not the way websites work. You give me a URL and we click on it and we go
Randy,
see
I
your
get
great
that-
stories,
I
man.
get as an administrative bureaucrat, you do not, or likely haven't in the past, I'm assuming you haven't been a journalist. If you've been in my...
That's an assumption there, Steve.
It is. I think it's pretty healthy based on your attitude towards
It's a horrible assumption.
Well, based on how you're reacting to someone who's saying that they're a journalist, that's what I'm using as evidence.
I didn't say I was a journalist. I said your assumptions are wrong. Now,
My assumption that you're not a
why
journalist
wouldn't
is
you
wrong.
be able to just share your website or share some of the
Because
great stories?
The
that
video
you've-
footage and the photo footage I'm here to get is intended to determine whether or not tips and leads are in fact accurate. Now, I'm not saying you guys have a jail here and you're leaving your doors open, but what I am saying, Randy, is I receive tips and leads from citizens within the Renton School District about things. I
So you're
felt
just
needed
not going to answer the question about
Not
where
right
we
now.
can find your cool stories.
Later on, I will absolutely email.
They don't exist unless our story exists?
Well, it depends on the footage I get. Sometimes the footage takes
No,
more
I'm
than
saying
one
your
trip.
previous stories don't exist. We can't read them, see them, look at them unless there's a story about us.
I'm not going to.
Do we have to be welcomed in? Is it an exclusive kind of thing?
No,
Oh,
no
okay.
memberships or anything.
Okay.
But what I'm not going to do is give you information to my site.
So we can determine who you are? You wouldn't
Correct.
want to do that.
Going back to the whole Fourth Amendment thing, right?
And the mask and the glasses and the hat.
I know.
Going
After
back
3
to
years of wearing masks, now everyone's terrified. It makes no
yeah.
sense.
Well, people weren't looking like you walking around with it, just completely hiding themselves.
Being a Steve McStevenson. Being a suspicious Steve McStevenson.
Suspicion, yeah. Yeah, this is very suspicious. Yeah.
Thank God my last name isn't Stevedore. I can only imagine what would have happened then.
I got nothing on that, buddy.
More than one thing, Randy. More than one thing. So look, that's what I'm here for. If you
It's-
want to give me your business card, I'll happily email you later. I'm sorry, are you a public employee as well?
I do work for the school district.
Okay. What's your name?
Woody.
Woody. If you got a business card, I'm happy to give you an email later on too.
Cool. I'm just checking out what's going on with Thurston County Youth Jail right now and not finding a whole lot, so.
I haven't published the story yet.
And you're the only one cracking that story?
There was a
no-
story just yesterday or something about another 7 kids walking out of a detention center. I don't think it was Thurston County, but
Are you serious?
yeah, give
You
me a
didn't
sec.
get
I'll
it?
find it.
I did not see that
No
one.
one tipped you or anything?
No.
thought you were the go-to.
Let's see here. Hold on.
Well, I'm
hold
not
on.
trying to say like I'm the best journalist in the
Seattle
world. I mean, I'm sure there's probably better
One or
journalists than
probably
me.
one.
Give me
Worse journalists than me.
Give me a second. This is gonna take. I gotta remember which.
No, actually, that's
I follow a couple of different.
that's actually
news
very
outlets.
interesting to me because, like I said, I didn't. The whole idea behind the tip and lead was so.
Oh, there you go. Echo Glen Children's Center.
Oh, this,
Oh,
that
wow.
story, yeah.
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 It was.
They were
let's
captured
see.
and brought back, yeah.
Yeah,
they-
3 juvenile inmates have been apprehended
Yeah.
after escaping from Echo Glen Children's Center in Snoqualmie Valley on the 26th.
Does it
This
give
was-
the details as to like whether the doors were open or did they just like?
This was
sort of
not the
climb
first
over?
time that the inmates have escaped from the juvenile correctional facility this year.
Wow.
On May 28th,
The
7
location of your
teenagers
story?
escaped.
No,
from the
mine
facility?
was, if you know where the Thurston County Coroner is, which is basically south of the Thurston County Courthouse by, I'd say, 4 or 5 miles. That's where it's at. Wow. So
But,
does
yeah.
it give more details on like how they got out?
It doesn't talk about how they got out. It does talk about the fact that they brought in canine teams and Guardian 1 as well as drones to help find them, and all 3 were found. Yeah, that's all it talks about.
Mr. Nick Stevenson, can I get you to record this? Randy Matheson, Renton School District. I do not consent to being on your website or being a part of your story. Do not consent to my video or photos of me being used in any of your content. Thank you.
All right. Yeah. Are the police still showing up?
Yeah.
Okay.
We've got district security is going to come and sit with them. Have you gotten all the material you need in the public spaces here? You're not allowed to walk into offices, but did you get all the footage you needed? You walked around the building?
I might have a little bit more, but so the police aren't going to show up?
No. Our district security is to monitor you so you don't go into offices, and then you can get out, all right?
I don't
find you interesting.
I read a lot of books from Nostradamus. It's almost like I prognosticated that. You have a good day, Randy. Take care. Folks, have a good day now.
You too.
All right, everyone. Well, that's a wrap here at the Renton School District. Comment below. Let me know what you think about Randy's response, Woody's response, the really angry lady. I'll get the request for her information later. I got PRs to do. But I thought it was exceptionally well handled by Woody. I think that one woman who was upstairs just being really angry, just unnecessary. As you can see, the Renton Police Department, no issue whatsoever. It's because I've had encounters with them in the past, and it would seem that they've squared away their issues. Sergeant Skelton being pretty much one of the best police officers on earth. I think you probably retrained those two if you haven't seen my Renton USPS original video. That story shows Sergeant Skelton being awesome and the other two being absolutely awful police officers. And I'm guessing that got fixed. And I think that got fixed here today. So comment below, let me know what you guys think about that. Please like, share, and subscribe. Hit the all notifications button to get the stories when they release. You can follow me on X at I.A.M. Auditing. And if you want to help keep my feet on the street, you can look at the links in the description for Cash App and Venmo. Help keep me out here checking into these stories for government accountability. That's it for now. Thanks for watching. I'll see you at the next location. Bye.